What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon. MLB DFS video. It is Wednesday. It is May 28th. We are back. We've got early slate, and then we've got a main slate at night. So normally, Wednesdays are kind of like this. So we kind of like to switch it up a little bit. So normally, you guys know that we break down every single game, pitcher, stat, everything like that, use an outlier. But for some slates like this, we want to mix it up a little bit for you guys. We want to show you Fanduel, and I think the best way to do that is look at the all-day slate and do our top fives. So contrary to popular belief, some of you do actually like this, so we will bring this to you like once or twice a week just to kind of switch up the mundane day in and day out of what we do here at FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top 5 players at each position, and then we're going to look at the top 10 players at the outfield position. We've already done 10,000 simulations in the background, and these are who we like. After that, about an hour before the main slate or the first slate locks for the day, which is I think 12:05 Eastern or Central, one of the two, we will have updated 20,000 sims. But after we go through all of our top 5s and top 10s, we're then going to give you our matchup tool. So we'll go through all of the batters that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rating through 10,000 sims. After that, we'll do our pitches be crazy. And then finally, after that, we will go ahead and do our Makin bacon bets. So we'll look at the bets that we like for players that we think could get at least 2+ bases. And then we'll look at the strikeouts per pitcher, and we'll see if there's any like certain range that we would look at that we feel comfortable with. Again, these are through 10,000 sims. If you want to see everything else after 20,000, go to MLB and click the matchup tool. It's $10 for a week. It is $30 for a month, $199 for the yearly pass, but we are still have one spot available for $100 off, so you can get a Mother's Day special for $99. So if you are interested in that Mother's Day special, it is first come, first serve. Email dfshelp1@gmail.com and say you want the Mother's Day special, and we will get you set up. I did have an email from someone. I responded to them, and they have not responded back. So if you get to them before me, if you get to me before they do, you will take that spot. So we try to have giveaways every single video. Here's how to win. Like this video, be a subscriber to the channel, and you gotta leave a comment. You do all 3 of those, and if this video gets at least 50 likes, you will have a shot at a free week. Now, that is a week of all sports, not just MLB. So we are looking at MLB, we're looking at NASCAR, we're looking at PGA, and we're looking at MMA. If this video gets at least 100 likes, you'll have a shot at a free month, 150 likes, a free year, 200 or more likes on this video, you will have a shot at a lifetime pass worth $500. Second way to win, somewhere in the video there'll be a keyword or a key phrase. Listen for it, type it in, and have your second shot at a free week. So we did have 944 views on yesterday's video. We had 90 likes, so this person right here is going to win a free week of FTA Plus. Now we have had we've had multiple people win multiple times, and we've had same people as well. So it just depends. You got to come back every day. You got to leave a comment, and you got to have fun with it. So, Steven, congratulations on your free week. The key phrase for yesterday's video was parking lot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out why in yesterday's video. But congratulations, Steven. I know you have an account, but please email me and say you are the 527 video views winner, and we will set you up for your free week. Now, the key phrase was in there. We're still going to re-roll it right here. You still have a 1 in 39 shot to be picked yet again, and the winner of the keyword is, and hopefully the keyword is in this comment. There you go, parking lot. Congratulations, UGA08. Congratulations. I believe you have an account on the website as well. Please email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Tell me you are the 527 keyword winner in the subject line so I know who you are, and let me know if you have an account on the site. If you do not, I need a username, email, and password, and we will set you both up with a free week. Now, we're not sponsored, but Outlier.bet, if you guys know what it is, if you've never seen it before, go check it out. I highly suggest it. Breaks down every single game. The link to sign up will be down below in the description. If you do sign up using our link, you're going to get a 7-day free trial to their $130 a year or $130 a month premium plan. Go check out everything. After 7 days, if you decide to cancel, that is fine. But if you guys decide to sign up for their normal package for $20 a month, we will give you a free week of FTA Plus. If you sign up for their premium package, on top of that, we are going to give you a free month of FTA Plus just for signing up to that package. So good luck to everybody. So what we're going to do is we are going to go over the article right here. You can find that. We have the article, we have the video in the article, and then we have some of our favorite, the top 3 BVP plays for the day, and then some of our favorite stacks for the day as well. So that being said, we're going to jump right into it. It might be a little bit of a surprise, but what I'm looking at, my number 1 pitcher right now is Matt Boyd. He's under 10K here on DraftKings or on FanDuel. He's going up against Colorado in Chicago. Colorado is a team that strikes out the second most out of any team, and we like that. And Matt Boyd has had a resurgence year for whatever reason. He's only faced 13 plate appearances against the Rockies, 417 batting average against them, so not much. And we see he comes in 3.42 ERA. Game log wise, is coming off a bad game in Cincy, which I do not go against him because it's very hard to pitch in Great American Small Park. He did have his lowest amount of strikeouts in about a month, over a month. So against the White Sox, 8, against the Mets, 8, against San Francisco, 7, against Pittsburgh, 6. So we look at this, and I do like him. He is coming off a bad start. I think he'll be under-owned because if you come down here, he's all the way down here. But I do have him as my number 1 pitcher right now. Again, these are through 10,000 sims. Stuff can change, but everyone else is very, very, very expensive in these matchups. Number 2, I do have Zach Wheeler. We bring in Zach Wheeler in this matchup. He is the most expensive pitcher on the slate at 11,000, going up against Atlanta. He's obviously faced Atlanta a ton, being with the Phillies and with the Mets. He's coming off 54, 46 against Pittsburgh, 55 against Cleveland. He's had success. He did pitch against this team back on April 8th, only had 22 fantasy points. Now, it is cold. It is early in the year, 5.1 innings, had 7 strikeouts, but did have 3 walks to go along with 5 earned runs. In his career against the Braves, 305 plate appearances, 206 batting average, 29.8 K percentage, and only a 3.9 walk percentage. So he's been very good in his career against them. Did just have a bad game this year against them. Still comes in 6 wins, 2.42 ERA. He's getting the run support behind him with this offense, which is huge when that is what comes up. The third pitcher I do like, and you see Skeens, you see Lopez, you see Green, it's Freddie Peralta for me. Got a great matchup against Boston. Boston strikes out they used to be the second most strikeouts. Boston now dropped down to 6th most strikeouts. But I do like what he brings to the table. Is coming off a bad start, only 4.1 innings. The only problem is his pitch count gets up there very quickly with walks or just full counts. And he goes, he's not going deep into games. That's the only thing that scares me here. I do like him against Boston. Boston strikes out 8.93 times per game. And then when Boston is at home, they're striking out 8.07 times at home. So they're on the road, actually. Boston on the road strikes out 9.89. So it's a vast difference. They're almost striking out 10 times a game. It is early. It is part of the early slate if you're playing on DraftKings, or it's the all-day slate here. So I do like Freddie Peralta here. In his career against them, 13 plate appearance, 182. Really hasn't seen him at all. So I do like Freddie Peralta, number 3. Number 4 is Paul Skeens. We kind of know the deal with him. He's very good, 2.36 ERA. He's just not getting run support. Obviously, if the Pirates win this game, he then gets extra fantasy points. He is under 11K, which we like. But Paul Skeens here, I don't mind him whatsoever. But again, if he could just get just a little bit of run support. He's going up against Arizona in Arizona, which might be a harder matchup for him. 14 plate appearances against him, 14.3 K percentage, 231 batting average. That's the only thing that scares me. This is like Coors Field Jr. This is like Great American Small Park. It's a little bit different. The ball does fly out of there a little bit more. It's always something to keep in the back of your mind. So he is second most expensive on FanDuel, but he is our 4th most pitcher that we want to look at. And then our 5th pitcher that we are looking at here is Hunter Green. So we look at Hunter Green. He's 10,200, 2.54 ERA. He's coming off his worst start. So back-to-back games where he has not made it through the 4th inning or through to the 5th inning. Strikeouts have been there. The earned runs are there. Kind of up and down here. He does go up against Kansas City. Now, this is in Kansas City. in his career, 6 plate appearances, 200 batting average. Really hasn't seen him, which sometimes we give the advantage to the pitcher because they haven't seen the guy before. All they have is to go off the iPad and to look at what stuff he brings to the table there. So we are going up against Kansas City in a pitcher's ballpark. I would not like this game if it were in Cincinnati. Now, weather-wise, I believe we are good to go here. Yeah, it should just be a little bit cloudy, and that is it. So those are our top 5s. Matt Boyd, Zach Wheeler, Freddie Peralta, Paul Skeens, and Hunter Green make up our top 5 pitchers. So now we'll look at catchers. Now, again, FanDuel, you play catcher or you use catcher. DraftKings, you can as your utility. You do not need to, which is completely fine there. My number 1 was Cal Raleigh. Huge guy, big dumper, 2 home runs last night, I believe. I do like his matchup here versus Washington. Number 2 is Will Smith. Number 3 is Carson Kelly. I don't know if he will play. Let's just see if he'll play. He's got an illness. 3 games with an illness. It's obviously not COVID. We'll see. It's either him or Reese McGuire. So number 3 is Carson Kelly right now. This is something to monitor. Number 4, I do have Danny Jansen. And then number 5, I've got Ryan Jeffers at Tampa Bay in this ballpark where the ball flies out of there. Tampa Bay ballpark is obviously Yankee Stadium, minor league. They have the biggest odds for home runs as it's hot and humid, and the ball is flying out of there when it's humid. So that is definitely what I would look at for my number 5 catcher. If we go to first base, you can see Freddie Freeman, you see Pete Alonso, blah, 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 blah. Pete Alonso had a home run yesterday. I got Jonathan Aranda, number 1. Again, these can and will change, but the matchups, the win, the ballpark factors, everything goes into this. Number 2 is Yandy Diaz. Same thing. You're going to get both of those Tampa Bay guys. Yandy leading off, or expected to lead off, gives you 4+ at-bats, which we always want to see there. Number 3 is Pete Alonso. Number 4 is Ty France. And number 5 is Cody Bellinger. Whether or not you use him for outfield or first base, he gives you that eligibility, and he's going up against a lefty, which he does hit lefties quite well there. So those are our top 5 first basemen. Second baseman, so Ketel Marte is still... Yeah. My number 1 right now, Brandon Lau. Under 3,500 on FanDuel in that matchup there. Tampa Bay could be a sneaky matchup here against Minnesota. I've got him number 1. Number 2, I've got Mookie Betts. Number 3, I've got Jorge Polanco. 4, I've got Brooks Lee. And 5, I have Willie Castro. Now, I don't know if Willie Castro will start, but he does have shortstop, second, third, and outfield eligibility for you. So third base. So after we get through each position, we'll do our top 10 value picks through 10,000 simulation. Just to give you guys a little bit. And then we'll do some stacks. We'll give you some like top 5 stacks for the day. If you want to see all of the stacks and the players in those stacks, that'll be on the cheat sheet. So looking at third base, number 1, I've got right now, Jose Ramirez versus the Dodgers. Number 2 is Manny Machado. Number 3 is Isaac Paredes. We love Isaac when he's at home in Houston. Number 4 is, in fact, Rafi Devers. And number 5 is Junior Caminero versus Minnesota. Then we go to shortstops. Number 1, you could use Mookie Betts, but we already used him for second base. Francisco Lindor leading off. I love this here, especially at home. Number 2 is Trey Turner. Number 3 is Anthony Volpe. Number 4 is O'Neal Cruz. And number 5 is, in fact, Jeremy Pena versus the Athletics. And now we're in the outfield. We're looking at the top, the tippy top, the guy who's batting, 398 or 400. I've got Aaron Judge, number 1. I've got Kyle Tucker, number 2. J-Rod, number 3. 4 is Ohtani. He is very expensive. 5 is Juan Soto. 6 is Trent Grisham. 7 is Tatis. 8 is Pete Crow Armstrong, who's been absolutely on fire. 9 is Jackson Merrill. And finally, 10, I've got Corbin Carroll for you in the outfield. Did have a huge home run, I think, to start the game or early in the game on Tuesday night. So there you have it. Those are your top 10s or top 5s and top 10 outfielders. Overall, value-wise, now this is through 10,000 sims. These can and will change a little bit later on. But our top 10 value picks yesterday, one of them was what's the guy from the Mets? Give me a second. Jared Young. I thought it was Jacob Young, but I'm assuming they're brothers. Jared Young hit a home run, his first one. I believe it's probably his career. I put it in our free Discord, which you can find the link down below. In that Discord, we do like our core plays, a couple of core plays and value plays and stacks, pitchers and batters for each slate. So the early slate, the main slate, Jared Young was a very cheap option there for Tuesday, and he came through quickly. So these are early. They can change. It just depends on the lineup that comes out. So obviously, none of these are guaranteed to be in a starting lineup, especially since they are value picks. But here's our top 10. Right now, Lane Thomas, number 1. Number 2 is Victor Mesa Jr. Number 3 is Logan Davidson. Number 4 is Ronnie Simon. 5 is John Rave. 6, Will Wilson. 7, Emmanuel Rivera. 8, Brandon Nimmo. 9, Michael Busch. And finally, 10 is Santiago Espinal. So those are your top 5s, those are your top 10s, and those are your value picks there. If we were to look at some of these stacks that we do like overall today, I'll do our top 5, and then if you want to see the players in those stacks, go check out FTA+. Number 1 is the Dodgers. Number 2 is the Cubs. 3, the Yankees. 4, Seattle. And finally, 5, the New York Mets. So again, Dodgers, Cubs, Yankees, Mariners, and the Mets. So there you have it. Those are your top 5s and top 10s. Now looking at the batters that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rating through our 10,000 sims, here we go. Number 1 is Ohtani. Number 2 is Bryson Stott. 3 is Bryce Terang. 4 is Bryce Harper. 5, Paul Goldschmidt. 6, Manny Machado. 7, Juan Soto. 8, Kyle Schwarber. 9, Brendan Donovan. 10, Kyle Tucker. 11, Mike Yastrzemski. 12, Jose Ramirez. 13, William Contreras. 14, Nick Castellanos. 15, Luis Arraez. 16, Seiya Suzuki. 17, Ivan Herrera. 18, Stephen Kwan. 19, Jake Cronenworth. 20, Alec Boehm. And finally, 21, Carson Kelly. That's if Carson Kelly plays. So there you go. We have 21 players right now that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rate. So now we're going to do our pitches be crazy, where we look at the bottom 5 teams that strike out the most. We look at the pitchers against them, whether or not you want to use them for DFS or sports betting. We're trying to give you as much free information as we possibly can. So if you cannot afford to sign up for FTA+, you cannot afford to tip us or donate to us, just watching these, subscribing to this channel, watching these videos, their entirety, clicking on the ads or clicking on the shopping and using our link to buy anything you need, that helps out the channel. As long as you guys watch the entire video, just the watch time that goes up for the algorithm, maybe a couple of times a day, that helps us out more than you know. So right now, the number 1 pitcher on the slate, according to the team that strikes out the most, Clark Schmidt at the Angels. The Angels are striking out 9.89 times per game. They're striking out 10 times at home, and they struck out 11 times on Tuesday night. Carlos Rodon had 10 of those strikeouts. And then Devin Williams tried to throw that start away. Devin Williams is broken. I don't know what's going on. Do not. Devin Williams, stop it. Your pants are too tight. I don't know what's going on. Number 2 is Matt Boyd versus the Rockies. The Rockies strike out 9.78 times per game. They strike out 10.04 on the road, and they struck out 8 times on Tuesday night. Number 3 is Trevor Williams at Seattle. Seattle is striking out 9 times a game. They're striking out 9.12 at home, and they're striking out 8 times in their last game on Tuesday night. Next up, number 4 is Noah Cameron versus Cincy. This is in Kansas City. If it was in Cincinnati, I wouldn't like it. Cincy strikes out 8.98 times per game. They strike out 9.71 on the road, and they struck out 11 times on Tuesday night. And final one here, we've got Miles Mikolas. Miles Mikolas at Baltimore. Baltimore is striking out 8.96 times per game. They're striking out 8.92 at home, and they struck out 11 times on Tuesday night. So to reiterate the top 5, according to Pitches Be Crazy, Clark Schmidt, Matt Boyd, Trevor Williams, Noah Cameron, and Miles Mikolas there. So those are your pitches be crazy. We are now going to go over some of the players we think could get you 2+ bases. So what that is whether or not you want to use that to your advantage on DFS or sports betting, if you want to parlay them together, or if you want to even look a little bit harder and see if maybe they hit home runs, we could see that too. But 2+ bases, Shohei Ohtani. Number 2 is Luis Ariz. Number 3 is Brendan Donovan. 4 is Aaron Judge. 5, Paul Goldschmidt. 6, Nick Castellanos. 7, Bryce Harper. If he plays, he did get hit in the elbow, though, so that's definitely one. 8, Manny Machado. 9, Ivan Herrera, if he plays. And 10 is Bryce Terang versus Brian Bayo. So we have those 10. We think they have great shot at 2+ bases. I wouldn't say parlay all 10 of them together because that's crazy. But if you want to do that, it's your money. It's up to you. And finally, strikeouts. We're looking at the numbers here. Matt Boyd, if you can find a line for 7+ strikeouts out of Boyd, I do like that. 2 is Zach Wheeler. If you can find a line for 6+ strikeouts, I like that. Clark Schmidt, same thing, 6+ strikeouts against the Angels. The only Achilles heel for Clark Schmidt, the majority of his career starts, he doesn't really get to the 6th inning. But the Angels do strike out a ton, so that's definitely one to look at. Number 4 is Hunter Green, if you can find a 5+ strikeout line against Kansas City. And then number 5, we've got Freddie Peralta versus Boston. If you can find a line for 5+ strikeouts or 6+ strikeouts for Freddie Peralta, I would use that as well. Again, Achilles heel for Freddie Peralta, his pitch count gets up there quickly. He really didn't make it into the 6th inning, a ton of starts this year. That's the only thing that scares me there. So there you have it. That is your breakdown of the top 5s and top 10s, the matchup tool, the pitches be crazy, and the Makin Bacon bets. Now, the keyword of the day is going to be coffee because I'm tired, I'm energized-ish, and I'm ready to rock and roll for you guys. So be on the lookout for everything. Have a fantastic Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday, with our normal breakdown. We just kind of like to try and break down differently each week. And just give you guys just different ideas and ways to come about it. The only problem is tomorrow we have 4-game slate. I don't know why there's only 4 games on a Thursday. It's kind of wild, but we will break those down. We don't know who the pitchers are for the A's and the Blue Jays, and then Tampa Bay at Houston. But we got Washington, Seattle, and we do have Atlanta and Philly. So I don't know why there's only 4 games. I'll break that video down. It'll be a little bit shorter video for you guys, but hopefully it's able to help you. So have a fantastic Wednesday. Good luck, whether or not you're playing DFS, sports betting. Tomorrow we'll have PGA content. I believe there's a tournament tomorrow. Let me pause the video real quick. Yep. So we will work on. So you can come back tomorrow, but we'll work on this today/tonight. I can't believe it's already Wednesday, but I forgot Monday was a holiday. We'll have MLB. Tomorrow Thursday we'll have MLB and the PGA. This weekend we will have MMA, PGA, MLB, and then NASCAR as well. I've been mulling around the idea of WNBA, but it doesn't seem like there's enough interest for me to spend an extra couple of hours a day on it. So I don't know if we'll bring it to the table, but I wanted to just let you guys know that is a possibility. So have a fantastic Wednesday. Good luck today. And as always, you guys know what to do. Bring home that bacon. Peace.